Good morning, welcome back to the channel. You may have seen a video I posted a couple of weeks ago where myself and my friend Alex went to the Goodwood Festival of Speed. A bit similarly to that day, it is a Thursday again. It is the first day of a motor show. This time it's the British Motor Show at Farnborough International Airport, which luckily for me is only about a 35-minute drive from where I live. And again, similarly to a few weeks ago, the very first thing I need to do is buy a coffee. This time I know exactly where to find one. I'm only about a minute away from getting it, so I'll see you when I'm back in the car. Okay, got my coffee. British Motor Show's about 20 minutes from here. Doesn't open for over another hour, so I've got plenty of time. I think there's a shuttle bus you've got to jump on from the car park to get there. So either way, we're going to get going there now. So I will see you when we are on the bus, off the bus, in the queue, somewhere once we're out of this car. Okay, it's about 1 minute past 10 in the show. There's the main arena beside me. First freebie of the day as well. I do love baseball caps, but this is probably more for gardening than anything else, so I don't think it will see the light of day beyond this right now. Having been to this show last year and having made the mistake of going straight into the main hall last time, I'm headed right to the back of the show. I'm going to start there and work my way back this way. And then there's some stuff going on at the main arena in about an hour that I'll try and get back for as well. But yeah, we'll head to the back of the show, which is about a 5-minute walk, I think. It's very windy today. I'm hoping that the dead cat is doing its job. I'm trying not to get distracted on the way down to the end of the show. I've just passed the Citroen Car Club. I think it's called the Citroen Car Club. I used to work for Citroen, so I have a kind of a vested interest, but I will come back here. I'm also going to take quite a lot of photos today, but the photos will be at the end of the video, or any good ones for anyone that's interested in them. But yeah, I'm about halfway to the end of the show now, so I'm going to keep heading that way for now. The Escort Cosworth was kind of the unattainable car back in my youth. I passed my driving test in 1997, and that would have been like the dream car. No one could buy one of them or insure one of them. Still not where I was planning on being. I can see it from where I am, so I'm nearly there. So I'm going to the hall at the end here, which I think last year, it's probably going to be different this year, had sort of modified cars and stuff like that in there. So I'll show you a bit of that on video, but mainly I'm just going to take some photos of cars in there as well, I think. I timed it well. There's not a soul in here, so I have essentially this room to myself pretty much. So I'm going to have a look around, take some photos of cars. Yeah, look, I mean, there's barely anyone in here. I'm pretty sure this will be quite full later, so I have to be careful of copyrighted music here, but you might remember that car from my Goodwood Festival of Speed video. Alex, who came with me to that, has a sticker made by those people, and that sticker is on that car. So yeah, that's certainly one that we've seen before. Yeah, that main hall easily has my favourite cars in there, including the Renault 5 GT Turbo, which I have a massive soft spot for. I had my first car, in fact, was a Renault 11 Turbo. That met an untimely end with a brick wall in Devon. I'd love another one. You're never going to see a Renault 11 Turbo anywhere. I think there's very few on the road now, but I would love a Renault 5 Turbo. That's possibly, to me, motoring perfection. So who knows? Maybe one day. I doubt it though. I can't see my wife being too impressed if I block up the driveway with one of those, if I'm honest. I'm out of there now, as you can see. I'm making my way down to one of the two kind of outdoor arenas. I can hear tyres screeching, so just going to see what's going on there. And then I think in about half an hour, something to do with Ford Mustangs in the main outside arena, and then the supercar showdown, which we will of course watch because, you know, they're supercars, aren't they? So you can't not, really.
Well, and really enjoy the world of motorsport, and whether you're involved, whether you want to get involved, whether you just want to find out more,
he's owned his car for a number of years, and let's say he knows how to drive it. He was also putting on a bit of a sideways show.
It's a very active place because, of course, we're at an airport. There's planes coming in, cars skidding around down there, as you saw just now. One thing I've realised, which I don't really wear these sunglasses a great deal and they're polarised, I've noticed you can't see this screen at all when you're wearing sunglasses, so it's impossible to know whether you're in the shot or not. I mean, of course I know I'm in the shot right now, and doesn't make it any better, I'm sure. So, we're going to walk down towards the main outdoor arena now. There's some Mustangs, I think, going to be in there in about 10 minutes time. As you can see behind me here, the massive Citroen Owners Club stand, so you can have a little look around those. As I say, I do have a particular soft spot for Citroens. In fact, my dad, going back 25 years now, had a Citroen 2CV in that exact colour combination there. It could be about right. So this is the main outdoor arena behind me here. It's about 3 minutes to 11, and I think, as I say, there's a 60 years of the Ford Mustang going to be there, so I might watch a bit of that. And then the supercars are on straight after. And then I've got the main hall behind me here, which I definitely need to go into. The British Motor Show is, I see it as a kind of a slightly more serious show in that they've got lots of manufacturer stands there, and my job is to photograph and video cars for manufacturers and dealerships. So I like to keep up to speed with new cars that are coming out, etc. So that's the work part in there, which I'll go and do in a little while, and I'll spare you too much detail when we go in there. But first of all, some cars racing around here.
I'm not going to break anyone's ears, I hope, but listen to this. Okay, there's laps and then there's... You say Americans stay true, they've kept it the same. I think it's an iconic looking car. You say that with Dodge Challengers and Dodge Chargers, those kind of iconic cars. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not right, I thought we'd have a GT40 coming out as well. Is that, I've got the Lindors here. 20 soon, I think. Very soon. Maybe we'll be down there with all the supercar, hypercars. But this is a nice one to kick off. A bit of essence of the noise. 5.2 litre naturally aspirated V10 producing 640 brake horsepower. It does 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. 0 to 125 in 8.9. Seems like we've done a bit of a launch. Great sounding car. 6-cylinder Boxer engine. There's a very strong all British, here we go, Chris Stone, and his Aston Martin DB11 AMR. These are a front engine V12 4.2 litre twin turbo. They produce 630 brake horse. Sticking with the British theme, we've got McLaren 570S Coupe. It's a 3.8 litre twin turbocharged V8. 562 brake horse, 3.2 seconds. Let's have a listen down this way. It's powered by 5.7 V8. 5.7 V8 Smallbot producing 402 brake horse. 6 seconds. He's going to go for some tyres this week. He is. We've got 853 electric motors. Like I said, that's combined of a 1,001 brake horsepower. 217 mile/hour top speed. 0 to 60, have a guess. 0 to 60, 2.2.
Okay, so we finished watching the supercar showdown. It's about 5 to 12, so I've been hungry for hours, but I thought I'd go get some food now before that gets too busy. So I'm actually walking all the way back down to the end of the motor show where I started. I'm gonna have something to eat, which is a very important part of any day, but particularly when I come to things like this. I love all the variety. So not sure what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have a little look now. It's only about kind of 500 yards along there somewhere. And then after that, I'm gonna make my way all the way back again, and we'll go into the main hall for the more work-focused stuff. I got a venison burger in the end for £12, so quite dear. I think I only bought it for that joke. It does look nice though, so I'm going to get on and eat that, and then we'll make our way down to the main hall. I cut back through the hall I started in originally. It's so much busier now. I'm really glad I came in here first thing and got some photos. But yeah, definitely my favourite cars in here. I've eaten now. Food was really nice. Very dear. Again, not a great joke. We're going to make the long walk back to the main hall, so I'll catch up with you just before we go in there. So just passing the utterly blasphemous new Ford Capri, which is why it's got that name I do not know. The main hall is right beside me here, so I'm going to go in there now. I won't be doing any talking on camera in there, but there will be a video montage, probably to music, but not the music that they're playing in there because of copyright, of course, which is one of the reasons I won't be talking in there. So enjoy the next however long it is of montage. I know I said I wasn't going to talk on video in here, but no sooner have I walked in the room than there is a proper Capri just there. That's what it should look like. I don't know what they're thinking with this new weird thing. Anyway, we're entering the main hall now. So, video montage. So that's the main hall behind me there, and the supercar paddock, which is always good, of course. I don't think they call it the supercar paddock here, do they? That's Goodwood. Supercar section, whatever it is. It's full of supercars. Gonna go get some more food. I'm still hungry from that burger earlier, so I'm gonna find something else to eat. Have a look around some of the classic cars, and then we're pretty much done. I mean, it's about 3 o'clock now, so I've been here since 10. Wandering back and forth a few times. I didn't get extra food in the end. I was after something sweet and there really isn't anything. I did buy another coffee, which is a bit mad at nearly 4 p.m. I'm making my way slowly back towards the exit, stopping at anything that I think is interesting. So I'll catch up with you if there's something interesting that we've not already seen, of course. There's plenty that's interesting, but we've just seen most of it now. So the stunt drive-in, that was good. Just on my way to the exit now. It's about 4 o'clock. I think it's open till about 5, 6, something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully jump on the shuttle bus if there's one sitting there and get back to the car. And I'll see you then before I head home, obviously. Okay, so we're off the bus now. Just got to search this car park for my car. I think I'm in the right row. Okay, back at the car now. So I'm going to head home, which is of course where I'm going to end this video. So the British Motor Show. Bearing in mind I went to Goodwood, what, 2.5, 3 weeks ago. I mean, Goodwood's about £70 for a ticket. The British Motor Show is only £18, and I would say that it's about £18 as good as Goodwood, if that makes sense. You get what you pay for. For £18, it's not bad at all, but I sort of walked around the whole show twice in the time that I was here, and you couldn't do that at Goodwood in a day, really. You need a few days there. But yeah, not bad at all, really. A lack of food choices. Not that that's necessarily why you come to these things. It's a motor show, not a food show. But yeah, not a lot of choice of food. Certainly not compared to Goodwood. Anyway, I'm going to another motor show weekend after next, so about 10 days time, something like that. And that one is twice the price of this one, so we'll see if it's twice as good. It's certainly likely to be a lot less serious than this one. Although, yeah, you get the stunt driving and the supercar stuff. This one really is all about, you know, the kind of manufacturer stands and looking at the, you know, the current ranges of cars. The show I'm going to in a couple of weeks is all about modified cars, so I'm looking forward to that. For now, thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It's completely free. You don't have to. You do what you like. But thank you for watching, especially if you got this far.